Welcome audience from our YouTube channel and future subscribers. Also welcome LinkedIn audience and colleagues and friends. What I want to do in this video is I want to show you. I want to introduce you to the game Tango. Right now, if you look at the screen, I am. This game is on the series 192. I did it in 339 minutes, and it says that I did it flawlessly. What I like about this game is that is a little similar to Sudoku. I haven't played Sudoku that much, just a few times. I think that game is interesting as well. And what I found unique about this game is that it's a very logical game. It's a visual logical game in a sense that you have to think about numbers and in a way. So basically, what I think behind this game is that there is there are two things: a yellow circle and a kind of like a blue moon. So what that means is that each cell on the array of the game is represented by numbers. But the way I do it on myself, I don't work it with numbers. What I do it on my mind, what I'm working with this game, is that I go through each. I look at patterns, for example. What this game is about, that if you have an equal sign going up or down or horizontally, then that equal sign means that the left or the right symbol or the upper and down symbol has to be the same. For example, it has to be a yellow circle going left and right, and the equal sign in the middle, or the yellow on top equal sign, and then on the bottom the yellow sign. It works the same way with the blue moon. Blue. So basically, blue equal blue moon. Um, the other rule about this game is that you're gonna see an X. When there is an X, for example, you have to, for each X, the left or the right or the top and the bottom, they have to be opposite symbols. For example, yellow top, blue bottom, or blue top, yellow bottom, or left yellow, right blue, or opposite, depending on how the array is displayed, depending on how the gameplay was created. So those are the two rules. What I suggest about working with this game is that you gotta start looking at patterns. I didn't start since the first iteration of this game, but what I started learning is that the more you go, the better you get. Sometimes you see different variations of the game, but the rules are the same. And what I like about it is that once you find little patterns, you remember those patterns, you can use them for future generations and iterations of this game. Some of these games, just like the LinkedIn, like the Queens, some of those patterns repeat. So you gotta look for those. That's gonna save you time. Also, the fastest way to solve this game is by looking at those patterns that you hopefully will remember as you start going through. And also you have to think ahead. When you're working with pattern games, you have to think ahead of yourself. But don't worry, the more you play or the more you think about the game or each of these games, the more you get better. Sometimes the clue where to start could be in the middle, on the corner of the array of the game, or it could be on one side or the other. You have to look for the easiest way to start working with each of these games, especially the queens and the zip. Um, so those two games are, to me, are similar, but they're unique in each other. They're visual logic games. So subscribe to my channels, my LinkedIn profiles, my x.com or Facebook profiles, and appreciate it. And let's connect to each other and start working together on these things or other things you want to do. I appreciate your support, and let's start working on things. Bye bye.